Alright, welcome back to Just Magic the Gathering. I was looking to pick up on my draft where I left off. I decided it really didn't need touch up, or I'm not going to drop it down to dual color, and I'm just going to see how it plays. Fingers crossed, it holds up better than last time. The best I've ever done with drafting has been when I can get that synergy. Like my last opponent did. It's like, well, I can just keep tapping to create a token that I can sacrifice and get my counter, and just as long as I can keep that loop. I've done pretty well with doing things like the twin blades, or it was the fire kick to start with. So I'm actually going to keep it. I'm not sure I'll do a lot better elsewhere. I can play the bitter work at 3 and combustion mana if I draw into 1 mana. I don't know. This is probably a mistake. It is slow. Oh no, I had to have done that because I can't even play the bitter work. I need the forest. Well, I'm definitely feeling a little silly now. Forecasting fortune teller. When he attacks with somebody else, he gets a clue token. Wow. Or not a clue token, he gets to draw a card. Sokka works as a draw engine, which is definitely more than I have going for me. It's gonna return it to my hand, or... No, just destroyed it. So, this is definitely not looking promising for me. We're almost to the point, like, should I just be conceding? There's my forest. I need to get my... What do I actually want to do? It's pretty much over. If I do something like that, I don't have enough to do the exhaust or the Earthen Ally. Yet the Earthen Ally only gets me... Yeah. This is basically over. Misaka can attack with the 2 flyers, and I can't do anything about it. So, Airmad, no legacy. Creatures you control with flying get +1/+1. If I don't block anything, I take 8 damage, and if he can boost it, it's game over. So... Alright. I can destroy his artifact enchantment, then that takes my only green. At which point I'm dead next round anyways. So, this is very anticlimactic, or a fail. Because you can just attack with his flyers and be done. Oh nice, the Southern Air Temple. I actually, yeah, realized there was an auto-passing or somehow didn't auto-pass. Yep. Good game. And yeah, I don't know how I failed that, or I definitely failed it by not mulliganing. I was wondering if I wanted to break, or I'm just going to roll the next one. Yeah. It's 3 straight losses, then that's not only unfortunate, but that'll be my 3rd draft in a row that I have just bombed out at the beginning. Does not give me warm fuzzies, right? Yeah. Because traditionally I've done a little bit better. Alright. Rikeri 2K, the Mighty. In this case, I'm not have to be like, I'll keep it. I can play everything but Bossing Say. I'm gonna mulligan. Yeah, much better. Much better. Blue. Oh. Yeah, I kind of like the dragon art ones. It's running... It's not... Ozai. Alright, a 2-3. That is a pretty strong start. I need the red if I... Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Sokka. Yeah, Sokka for the card draw. It's solid play. And I guess last round I should have done the forest and my earthen ally. Hopefully here when Sokka attacks I can overpower him with well, so much for that. And he got a card draw out of the deal. Ty Lee. So for 1 extra, she can basically make herself unblockable too. He's playing tricolor as well. Here's where I don't necessarily want to sacrifice, and I don't have the ability to cover it. But here now I do. If I play... And then the artisan will leave my green untapped. I was actually thinking I probably should have attacked there. Because with Ty Lee, I could have made her unblockable for 1, but then it doesn't leave me the ability to do like the pillar launch or the cunning maneuver. Here he's going to push and I want to get his Sokka off the board. The pause I'm finding interesting. The Mechanist will work as card draw once I actually start casting my Protects. Earthbend 2, search your library. Yeah, Earthbender Ascension. Familiar with that as it's in my landfall deck. Why did he Earthbend one of his tapped ones? Because he could have, unless he intends to burn down the mana. So I can overpower with the cunning maneuver. See what he does for protection. A little more card draw out of the deal. Yeah. Oh. I guess I didn't realize those had summoning sickness. The 2/2. I'm assuming that he's actually going to block. Play the slow game. I'm pretty sure it is his game. We'll see, because he's going to push with Sokka again. Which is good. But at this point he has a whole handful of... Oh, and I'm tapped out. I can sacrifice my Earthen ally to take out to prevent 2 damage. Pretty much thinking that's what I want to do. It'll go back to being a land. And if he keeps it as a creature, I don't know. He can be earthbend it up more and it gets further out of my reach. Shared roots. Going land hunting. So, let's see what I can get for some card draw. That would still leave me 2 for the pillar launch. But at a 3/5, I don't really have anything that can cover it. And I don't have the double to do the... Yeah, this is pretty much game. As a 3/1, it can flyer, it can attack. One thing I was thinking is I can almost use that as a surprise too, or I could have used it as a surprise blocker on my turn, and that's probably what I should have done, because with the 3/1 I could have hit it with the pillar launch and gotten over Sokka, because all he has to do is now drop another token on Sokka. All allies get +1/+1. Oh, airbend the snowballer. Boy, I'm glad I killed the first one then. Because yeah, as a 4/6, it is now out of my reach, but as a... Yeah. Well, that was a bust. So, boo. Oh, whatever. I guess you win some, you lose some, and I did get the cards in the end, and the bare minimum, which is painful. Would have actually been miles ahead to spend my coins, or in this case it was gems, that I earned on the stupid packs. But yeah, live and learn. Or I do enjoy doing the drafts. So either way, with that, I'm going to call it and look forward to doing some Magic in the future.